Our topic for today is the HoloLens, a groundbreaking technology developed by Microsoft. First, let us dive into the historical background of this revolutionary invention. On April 29, 2015, Microsoft, the maker of the HoloLens, unveiled their new virtual reality headset. They teamed up with AECOM and Gensler, two leading construction companies, to make the headset useful for the construction industry. As a result of this collaboration, SketchUp was released for the HoloLens in 2016. This groundbreaking development allowed construction professionals to view plans on site using the HoloLens. Fast forward to March 2021, Microsoft secured a contract with the US Army for augmented reality headsets, a significant achievement. However, in October of 2022, after conducting tests, soldiers reported experiencing nausea, headaches, and eye strain, raising concerns about the HoloLens's safety. After being announced in February of 2019, the HoloLens 2 was finally released on November 7th of the same year. This new improved version of the HoloLens allows construction managers to flip up the visor, track hand and finger movements for interaction, and comes with a lighter headset overall. As you can see in the images, the HoloLens 2 has a less invasive headset design as compared to the earlier iterations, which is probably why the Army found the initial tests unappealing. Microsoft has recently denied the rumors about the launch of the HoloLens 3 in 2023. According to Microsoft, the device will be released only if it features significant upgrades, especially in the terms of display, tracking, sensors, and battery life. This means that Microsoft aims to ensure HoloLens 3 would be a meaningful improvement over its predecessors rather than just another iteration.
Microsoft HoloLens offers a range of advantages that make it a valuable tool for a variety of industries and applications. Here are some of the key advantages of HoloLens. In the context of virtual reality, immersion is the condition in which the user lowers awareness of the fact that they are actually in an artificial world. HoloLens can be used for remote collaboration, enabling users in different locations to work together in the same virtual space. This can be particularly valuable for teams working on complex projects or for training purposes. HoloLens has advanced sensors, which enables spatial mapping. It seamlessly maps your physical environment and allows digital content to be anchored to objects or surfaces wherever you are. HoloLens can provide users with real-time information and guidance overlaid in the real world. This can be particularly valuable in applications such as repair or maintenance where users need access to detailed information. HoloLens is a hands-free device, which means users can interact with digital content without the need for additional controllers or input devices. Fully articulated hand tracking helps move holograms in ways that feel natural. Built-in voice commands allow users to quickly navigate and operate HoloLens when your hands are occupied with a task. Digital content can be launched with voice commands expressed in 7 languages. HoloLens understands precisely where you're looking to understand your intent and adapt the holograms to your eyes in real time. As the participant touches and moves objects, pulls things apart, and examines systems, they gain firsthand experience, allowing them to form meaningful memories that are second only to the real-life activity. It is very good at holding students' attention and maintaining their interest. Plus, it might be a better way of explaining physical concepts.
All right, so the HoloLens are a step forward when it comes to the future of construction and will no doubt help to increase efficiency on job sites, but they're not without their fair share of problems. So it's the HoloLens are relatively new technology, and with that comes a higher price tag. So it's going to be quite expensive, at least upfront, for these companies to buy enough of these to sustain their business. And again, this is new technology. So with that, there will be technical problems. They're bound to happen. Companies will be placing a lot of trust in this tech, and they are known to crash from time to time with longer recovery times. And I think that's kind of what sets us apart from, a computer crashing in the office where you just got to refresh the screen and you can get your data back. This tech could be used out in the field as well, where a crash will be even more inconvenient. All right, some more things to think about here. How fragile is a device? It's pretty fragile, pretty expensive, right? the battery life. So the headset is able to run up to 2 to 3 hours under continuous or heavy use, which I think is actually pretty good for a mixed reality device. But again, it's something you want to keep in mind. You don't want to be stuck out there with a dead headset. Spatial anchoring. So if the device does not have enough spatial anchoring, it could lose hold of its surroundings and it wouldn't be able to show exact locations to installers. And you can see in that picture right there, the spatial mapping is taking place in a living room where there could be some, easy spots to latch onto. But imagine it's in a more bare construction site, working with even more holograms, right? You can see where a problem might arise. And ultimately, the headset could create less awareness on the job site, especially if one were to wear them while moving around or performing other tasks. Now, I'm sure we've all seen the videos, where people with the VR headsets jump into their TVs. And obviously, the HoloLens is not on that level of virtual reality. It's more mixed reality. But it could be difficult to navigate a job site even without something on your face or floating holograms around you. And that's even more so for the less tech savvy people that might use this equipment. So with that comes, more skilled labor, more training that must be implemented in order to use this equipment correctly. But like with any new method introduced into construction, there will be challenges at first. And as time goes on and systems improve, these problems they will be worked on, and for the most part, they'll be solved.
The HoloLens 2 is different from the HoloLens 1 in that it has a couple of distinct features. Some have been upgraded, some have been moved. But one of those features is the memory capacity. The HoloLens 1 originally, it only had 2 gigabytes of memory storage, while the HoloLens 2 has 4 gigabytes. The CPU on the HoloLens 2 was also upgraded from the HoloLens 1 because it was overheating. So the upgraded version allows for programs and applications to be run smoother. And they also moved the CPU from the front of the mask to the back to allow for more comfort for the wearer and to allow the user to use it for a longer period of time. Unlike the original HoloLens, HoloLens 2 has eye tracking sensors that make interactions feel even more natural and iris recognition, so you don't have to use a password. You can literally just scan your eyes and it will get logged in. The HoloLens 2 also has a 52-degree diagonal field of view, which is 2 times that of the original HoloLens. And with that, it also has higher resolution and higher optics. Another feature of the HoloLens 2 that is different from the HoloLens 1 is the hand tracking. The hand tracking feature, it tracks each individual finger of the user for precise maneuvering of images and models. And honestly, it's just cool.
So when it comes to HoloLens 1, first we'll begin with the optics. So the optics is a see-through holographic lens used by waveguides. The holographic resolution is 2HD 16.9 light engines producing 2.3 million total light points. Holographic density is 2.5K radiance, and eye-based rendering is automatic. It is powered by battery, of course, with the 2 to 3 hours of active use and up to 2 weeks of standby time. It's fully functional when charging, and it's passively cooled, so there's no fans cooling it. Processors is its custom-built Microsoft Holographic Processing Unit HPU 1.0. Just a little bit of the specs when it comes to the HoloLens 1. Some pros are some people find it comfortable, engaging, and easy to use. Some cons, people says that the vision is very limited. A lot of people says that it's bulky. Text fonts are hard to read. A lot of people have had collisions. Some cool and unique things you can do with the HoloLens. First, if we're starting off, you can run some normal Windows 10 apps. You can display them as a glowing window floating in the air. Another cool thing is you can create a holographic diorama. Holo Studio is a HoloLens app that lets you build, modify, and arrange holograms into entire scenes. So that's a couple cool things you can do with the HoloLens. Now, let's talk about how the HoloLens 1 is used in the construction industry. Before AR, there were 3D renders and the ability to walk and fly through a model in VR Now architecture models can appear in the real world, overlaid over an intended construction site. This technology makes it easier to view material compositions and beam placement in new structures, as well as those that require additional enforcements.
Looking at the future application of HoloLens, I can expect to see complete virtual spaces being used in the workplace. With programs already existing such as VR Chat and Horizon Worlds, people are able to come together into these virtual spaces, which could include an accurate BIM model. With more advancements into the mixed reality world, we're able to add more tools for us to use, such as a heads-up display to display information. When the device gets smaller and smaller, as more advancements are made, it will become more accessible to people to use in their day-to-day life.